Hey, Rob in Boston, shout out. I noticed on your channel that you had the surfboard on your as the picture, and this one might entertain you. There you go, little surfboard with my favourite car of all time, Carmen Ghia, Volkswagen. I think this is a '56 model. Look at that. It's the most beautiful car ever made, in my opinion. It's just perfect. So there you go, Rob. And I know, Rob, you're probably the biggest Led Zeppelin fan in the world. And yes, I was at that concert. 2SM put it on. It was awesome. I watched it on YouTube recently and I said, yeah, I'm there. Me and my friend Tony, we were right at the front of the stage. We got there early and we stuck it out all day until the whole thing was over. Didn't go to the toilet, nothing. And my friend Tony used to tape all the concerts. And so he had that on tape, but one day his car was broken into in Sydney, and all his tapes, Jazz Road, Taylor, Pink Floyd, the whole lot was just stolen. So it's a real shame. Anyway, yeah, we were there, and I was right down the front. So, and it was, oh yeah, and I saw it on YouTube, and I went, yeah, oh my God, they were really, really on at the peak of their power at that time. Marvellous. Okay, Rob, I've got to show you the Sydney beaches. This is a bit of not a very good looking video. I'm trying to, it's early in the morning, it's summer here and out here, and the sun's getting pretty damn vicious already. But I'm not going to go through all this is a book. It's just got, all the beaches of the greater Sydney metropolitan area. Sydney's a huge, huge area. It's massive. And it's just, photo after photo. They're all here, Cronulla, the whole lot. But what I will do is just show you a map. Oh, by the way, these photos were taken by my friend Warwick Kent. I worked with him and Peter Bateman at Murray Publishing, Kerry Packer's publishing company back in the 70s. And so that's young Warwick. Oh dear. Young Warwick when he was a little kid. That's young Warwick when he was a little kid growing up in New Guinea. So there you go. What I will do is show you a map, which gives you an idea. Oh, that's better. This is the greater Sydney metropolitan area. Okay, the actual city itself's here. And it goes out west. But this is, but this is all considered Sydney, right? And because they're all suburbs running out of Sydney. So you got everyone, see all those names, starting right at the top, going all the way down to the middle there where the Sydney Harbour is, then heading down to my neck of the woods, Botany Bay, and heading down in Cronulla. It's down here. That's where I grew up. Down here, south of Sydney, and that's the National Park. That's the beaches, mate. And they're all surfable. There's a few little ones in here, like Little Bay, and there's some tiny little ones, but some of the very top one, Palm Beach, it's just like wow. I mean, Palm Beach is huge. It's beautiful up there. But yeah, Cronulla, South Cronulla was my spot. You got South Cronulla, North Cronulla, Allura, and Wanda. Wanda's where I saw the Wanda Surf Club's where I saw the Masters Apprentices. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on as usual. I thought I'd better say all this before I forget. Getting old, mate. Yeah, I know you've got winter coming. It's not the best, but unfortunately, I moved out west here, 300 kilometres west of Sydney 10 years ago because I'm a pensioner. I've got no money. I can't afford to live in Sydney. It's just one of the most expensive places on the planet, and it's not the same. I grew up in the best possible time, the best music. Surf music was huge in Australia, massive. Just like on the west coast of the USA, big here. We had great surf bands, top notch, world class. Um, we just grew up at the best time. It wasn't overpopulated. It wasn't polluted. We had all the beaches. There were virtually no shark attacks, but now we've had 12 fatal shark attacks in Australia in the last 12 months. And, which is, means the oceans are getting healthy again because the sharks are coming back. But when I was around, they had the nets everywhere, which unfortunately killed everything else, which is, I'm against the nets. But yeah, I had one very, very close call with a shark in Port Hacking, a tiger shark. Jesus. Anyway, I won't go into that. I've still got all my arms, see, and legs. I lost my bowels on that occasion. Yeah, so we just grew up at the best time, and I wish you could have enjoyed, being to Cronulla back in the '60s and the '70s. That's when it was at its best. Got to go, and yeah. Catch you later.